Alright, pay attention. This is 100% true. Probably.
Number 11. The television remote. Looks like freedom in plastic form, but it was literally designed to keep you sitting still. When Zenith made the first remote in 1950, they called it Lazy Bones. That name was not subtle. The goal was to stop you from getting up, so you would keep watching ads. More ads means more money. Simple math. Your brain feels powerful clicking channels, but really, you are just scrolling with batteries. It is like swiping on Tinder but for corporate entertainment. You think you are in control, but the remote is the leash. You are the dog. Takeaway. The remote does not free you, it seats you permanently. Number 10. The dining table. Flat wood with chairs, but actually a psychology lab. It was designed to enforce order and hierarchy. The head of the table? That is authority. The kids stuck at the corner? That is social training. Anthropologists point out the table was a medieval tool. Feasts were about ranking, not eating. Even today, it tricks families into quality time. Translation: awkward silence and forced manners. Studies show people eat 30% more when gathered at a table. It is like a group hypnosis session with napkins. The table feels wholesome, but really, it is a control ritual. You are not eating dinner. You are performing obedience with forks. Number 9. The toilet. A porcelain throne everyone thinks is just about hygiene, but it was really designed to enforce social order. In the 19th century, governments feared cholera spreading through crowded cities. Sewers and toilets became tools to monitor waste and track entire populations. The first flush toilets weren't about comfort, they were about surveillance. Authorities literally inspected sewage to police neighborhoods. Using the toilet meant you were part of the civilized class. Not using one marked you as dirty, poor, or criminal. The flush handle wasn't just plumbing, it was a moral checkpoint. Studies of the time linked toilet habits to character and discipline. Every flush became a quiet pledge of obedience to the system. It is like a loyalty card for civilization, stamped in your bathroom. The toilet was never neutral furniture. It was a porcelain device, built to control who belonged in society. Number 8. The doorbell. A small button that rewired human behavior. In the 1800s, the doorbell replaced the knock. Knocking gave you time to ignore people. The bell forced an immediate response. Pavlov would be proud. Your brain hears the chime and spikes with cortisol. Even Amazon packages feel like a police raid. The doorbell trained households to be obedient. It is like a fire alarm, but for social pressure, your brain cannot ignore it. That was the point. You are conditioned to answer strangers instantly. The doorbell is not convenience. It is psychological dog training with wires. Number 7. The lamp. A glowing bulb that pretends to be sunlight. But lamps were designed to control time itself. Before electric light, humans followed the sun. You slept when it set, you woke when it rose. Thomas Edison's bulb broke that contract. Suddenly, bosses could demand night shifts. Lamps trick your brain's circadian rhythm. Blue light tells your brain it is daytime at midnight. Studies show artificial light delays melatonin release by hours. That is why you scroll at 3 a.m., feeling alive but dying. Lamps are not just lamps. They are productivity chains in glass. The glow feels cozy, but it is industrial caffeine for your eyeballs. Number 6. The work desk. Supposedly a neutral flat surface, but really a posture prison. Desks were engineered in schools to enforce discipline. Rows of desks allowed teachers to monitor kids like factory foremen. At home, desks trick your brain into I am being productive, but half the time you are just rearranging pens. Studies show sitting at a desk for over 6 hours increases stress hormones. Your brain equates sitting with working, even if nothing gets done. It is like cosplaying productivity with back pain. The desk makes you feel organized, but it is just furniture-shaped peer pressure. You are not working. You are LARPing as a Victorian office clerk. Takeaway: desks do not hold work, they hold obedience. Number 5. The calendar. It looks like innocent squares with dates, but it was designed as a control grid. Ancient rulers used calendars to collect taxes and organize armies. The Gregorian calendar we still use? Straight from the Catholic Church in 1582. Your brain thinks a calendar means order. Really, it is obedience disguised as paper. Studies show calendars increase anxiety when tasks are not crossed off. That is not organization. That is psychological debt. The calendar makes you panic about time that does not exist yet. It is like renting stress by the month. Every square is a deadline. Every deadline is a leash. You are not tracking days. You are being tracked. Number 4. The refrigerator. Cold box of food, but also cold war of control. Before the fridge, people ate seasonally and daily. The fridge taught you to hoard groceries. That changed how cities worked and how supermarkets sold food. Your brain sees a full fridge and thinks security, even if you will not eat half of it. Studies show households waste up to 40% of food stored. That waste is not an accident. It is a consumer cycle that makes you buy again. The fridge tricks your survival instinct. It is like an anxiety bank vault. You think you are saving money. Really, you are storing guilt in Tupperware. The fridge does not keep food fresh. It keeps capitalism fresh. Number 3. The sofa. Plush cushions, soft fabric, a hug for your spine. But it was designed to glue you to the television. In the 1950s, furniture makers literally marketed sofas as TV couches. Whole living rooms were redesigned to face the screen. Your brain associates sofas with comfort, but comfort is just the bait. Hours vanish into Netflix marathons you do not even like. Studies show sitting on sofas increases binge duration by over 50%. That is not rest. That is digital cattle farming. It is like a marshmallow trap you pay monthly for. The sofa pretends to relax you. Really, it is a velvet handcuff. You are not lounging. You are livestock with throw pillows. Number 2. The alarm clock. The single rudest object in the house. It was created in the Industrial Revolution to drag workers into factories. Before alarm clocks, humans woke with the sun or natural rhythms. Industrial bosses needed cheap, punctual workers, so engineers built mechanical guilt machines. The first mass alarm clock patents appeared in the late 1800s. Your brain now panics at a beep. Cortisol spikes, sleep shattered, obedience installed. Studies show alarms trigger a fight or flight response every morning. That is not waking up. That is daily micro-trauma. It is like being mugged by time itself. You think it is helpful, but the alarm clock was always about control. It never wanted you to live. It wanted you to arrive. Number 1. The mirror. Supposedly just glass reflecting light, but it was designed to enforce self-surveillance. In the Renaissance, mirrors were luxury objects for the elite. By the 19th century, cheap mirrors spread to every home. Suddenly, everyone could constantly check their appearance. Psychologists note this fuels body anxiety and self-criticism. Retail stores exploited this with mirrors in fitting rooms. Some were angled or lit to make you look thinner. The goal was not truth. It was more clothing sales. Cosmetics industries boomed because mirrors sold flaws back to you. Your brain equates reflection with identity, so you chase fixes. Every glance trains you to buy. Grooming products, makeup, clothes. It is like a built-in advertisement in your bathroom. The mirror never just reflected you. It manufactured need.
That was the video. Do not worry. My friends and I only came here for peace. We love quiet nights, friendly smiles, and a little kindness. Press like and hit the subscribe button, and everything stays calm, just the way we like it.